Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
People in the Valley are starting to hit the highways on this busiest travel day of the entire year. Here's what I-94 in South Fargo looked like just a few moments ago as families packed up and started their holiday road adventures. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Bedeau. You're going to have a lot of company today. 48 million Americans are expected to travel on this holiday weekend, most by car. Nearly 4 million are flying to their Thanksgiving destinations, and the long lines and long waits at America's airports started right away this morning. We've been tracking flight information in and out of the Valley, and so far, all arrivals and departures are running pretty much on schedule. Still, if you are jumping in the car, you're going to face a little cloudy and foggy conditions out there today. Let's check in right away with meteorologist Lisa Green to see what people can expect when they head out.
Good afternoon. As we saw in that Skycam shot here, that the clouds are pretty low. We're getting a little bit better visibility close to the ground, but our tower cam's a little higher up, depicting that mist and fog that's still out there and just general gloom here this afternoon in Fargo-Moorhead and throughout the Valley. Traffic seems to be moving along just fine. We'll go back to that visibility map. There we go. We have visibility that's less than a mile in Detroit Lake, so there are still some areas of some patchy, dense fog in some spots. Up in Langdon, visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile for you. In Roseau, 1.25 miles, and in Fargo, we're at 6 miles. So a little bit better here in the FM Metro. Grand Forks, 2 miles for you there. So this is gradually, very slowly, but increasing for most of us, the visibility, but there's still some fog to watch out for. Temperatures have not climbed above freezing in our eastern viewing area. We're at 30 in Wadena and 31 in Bemidji. So watch out for some patchy areas of ice if you're going to be in those areas traveling here this afternoon. 35 in Fargo, 34 in Grand Forks. A look at our radar and satellite picture, gray covering the entire valley. Snow showers are moving on, but there may still be a couple of snowflakes out there for us into the afternoon and evening hours. So for your forecast for traveling today, Fargo at the airport, things are looking better and better. We'll see that fog move out, though it's still sticking around, and into the afternoon, winds kicking up just a little bit into the teens. If you're traveling to Minneapolis, there's some snow showers in the region. Chicago, a chance for some rain. Denver and Dallas do look a lot better. We'll take a look at the radar across the country and what you can expect through the holiday and the weekend itself coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Lisa. New at noon, another officer-involved shooting in the Twin Cities this morning. Squad cars from numerous jurisdictions were surrounding a ramp off Highway 169 in Edina, which has been blocked off since about 3 a.m. Officials are saying police were pursuing suspects in an overnight murder when one of the men shot at the officers. Police returned fire, wounding the suspect, who's being treated at a Twin Cities hospital. President-elect Donald Trump has tapped South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley to serve as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations under his administration. She says she's accepting the offer out of a sense of duty. Trump this morning praised Haley, saying she has a proven track record of bringing people together. The markets started this last trading day before Thanksgiving in record territory. The Dow opened above the 19,000 mark for the first time in its 120-year history. Markets have been rallying since the election, and some investors think President-elect Trump will cut taxes and ease regulation on the financial industry. We're following a developing story out of Clay County. The Sheriff's Department is investigating a church burglary in Sabin. St. Cecilia's Catholic Church was broken into last Monday, and the church has stopped holding masses. Church members tell Valley News Live that a tabernacle was taken. Anyone with information should call the Clay County Sheriff's Office at 218-299-5151. A man is facing several charges after police say he drove his car through the front wall of Extreme PETA in the Osgood Strip Mall in Fargo. Take a look at this picture. Police say 27-year-old Matthew Aventi is in the Cass County Jail on charges of DUI, reckless endangerment, and felony possession of drug paraphernalia. This is the second time in 3 months that someone has crashed into the restaurant. North Dakota's Republican members in Congress and Governor Jack Dalrymple say it's time for President Obama to step up and move the Dakota Access Pipeline forward. They sent a letter to the president this morning asking him to stop delaying the project and approve the final easement for the pipeline.
This has already gone on too long for the farmers and ranchers and the people that live in the area. We need to get it done. So issue the easement, help us with law enforcement. Let's make sure people are safe and taken care of, and let's get it done.
Hoban tells Valley News Live the only response he's heard from the White House in previous requests to move the project forward is that the matter is under review. Conflicting reports are emerging about a North Dakota pipeline protester's injury. A woman at the protest site near the Backwater Bridge was seriously hurt during Sunday night's clash between police and protesters. 21-year-old Sophia Wilansky of New York had to be airlifted to a Twin Cities hospital. She's recovering from surgery after nearly losing her arm in an explosion. A news conference and vigil were held yesterday morning in Minneapolis. Wilansky's father claims his daughter was hurt when a concussion grenade was launched by law enforcement and hit his daughter in the arm. The Morton County Sheriff says the injury was likely caused by someone in the crowd and says not by law enforcement officers, because he says the injuries are not consistent with the tactics they used in crowd control. Criminal charges are possible against people who may have helped a teenage girl when she went missing last week. The Lake Park Police Chief says 16-year-old Trinity Moore was found safe yesterday in North Dakota. She'd been missing since November 13th after leaving work in Detroit Lakes. In our consumer alert this afternoon, be careful in the kitchen tomorrow. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the number of kitchen fires on Thanksgiving Day triple to an average of 1,300. Here's how to avoid one. Avoid loose clothing with long sleeves near ranges and ovens. Watch children closely so they don't come in contact with hot stove tops. And turn all pan handles toward the back of the stove to prevent children and others from spilling scalding contents on themselves. If you're cooking your bird in a turkey fryer, do it outside only and away from your home, not in your garage and not on your porch. Flood protection in Fargo is taking another big step forward with the dedication of the city's flood wall yesterday. It protects against flooding up to 35 feet and takes away the need for temporary clay levees along 2nd Street. The $48 million project was paid for with federal, state, and local funding. The 2016 Fill the Dome project is another huge success. This year, the student-led food drive raised nearly 200,000 pounds of food for the Great Plains Food Bank. Over the past 10 years, the Fill the Dome project has collected more than 1.7 million pounds of food and well over $500,000.